Hi, I'm Will from the Smith Street Band, and we just got done covering One Hand in My Pocket by the mighty Alanis Morissette for Like a Version.
I'm broke, but I'm happy. I'm poor.
It's just such a good song. I love the lyrics. I don't know, I feel like it's similar things that I try and write about, like kind of about dichotomy. We have a song that says chicken shit, and I think these are the only two songs I've ever heard that say the phrase chicken shit in them. So I, thought I'd do a tribute to that. To me, it feels like this really innocent and honest kind of lyrics. I write a lot, and a lot of the music that I really relate to is stuff about like kind of dichotomy, and that, we're all a bit kind of hypocritical. Like, I'm strong, but I'm weak. I'm this, but I'm this. Like, I find that really, really interesting. I really like unsureness, if that's the right word, in music. I find it really charismatic, I guess. I find it, I really relate to that. And yeah, the whole, I haven't really got it figured out just yet. I really relate to that a lot. Yeah.
And the other one is giving a high five.
She's brilliant. She's got so much like attitude, and she's self-deprecating, and she's really funny. Like, of all of those kind of big sort of pop stars and rock stars of that time, like Nirvana are amazing, but there's not a huge amount to laugh at in Nirvana songs. But I really like that Alanis sort of doesn't seem to take herself all that seriously and has a bit of a sense of humor about herself, which we try and do as well. I was trying to think of when I first heard it, but like this and a few other songs off Jagged Little Pill are so like ubiquitous almost. It feels like One Hand in My Pocket and Ironic, and those songs that are just like, I don't remember a time when I didn't know most of the words to this song kind of thing. But yeah, it's also handy that it's basically 2 chords, which was very handy for us to learn. It's always tricky with covers, like how much do you change it, how much do you make it the same? So we tried to add a few little elements of our stuff in there, but it's such a good song, you don't need to completely reinvent it. It really depends on the song. Like, so many great Like a versions are taking a big song and slowing it down and making it really tender. But we tried to stay away from that a bit, just because that's kind of what we wanted to do last time. So we tried to kind of stay upbeat and keep it sort of feeling like us. But I don't know what makes a good cover. Like, almost like, because we have Australian accents, so almost just singing another person's song sounding like a bogan, I think, can be enough of a change for most people. Yeah, we came in and did a Courtney Barnett song, which was really, really fun too. And obviously another amazing songwriter, and similar to Alanis. Like, she has a real sense of humor in her lyrics and writes a lot about dichotomy and all those things. So that's actually interesting. I hadn't thought about that. And yeah, that was really, really fun. I feel like we were maybe a little less nervous this time after being a band for another 8 years than last time we did it. And it was nice to do it in this beautiful room. Last time we did it kind of next to the desk in the radio studio, and I was even sweatier then than I was this time. So my favorite one recently is our friends Press Club did a Killers song that was just fucking awesome. They're good friends of ours, we love them very much. And they got to do a Killers song that I really wanted to do, but I'm not gonna say stole, but no, they got to do it, and they did an amazing job. And they're such an energetic band. I love seeing their big, massive energy packed into a little tiny space. I feel like Nat, the singer, was like a caged lion in that performance, because she likes to really take up a lot of space. So yeah, that was probably my favorite one from recent times. I was very nervous and excited coming in today. Yeah, I was just saying before, I woke up like in the middle of the night last night and couldn't go back to sleep, and I was playing the song in my head and I couldn't remember a single line. I was like, oh shit, tomorrow I'm gonna come in and not remember any of the words. But this is like one of the coolest things you get to do as a band. So to be able to do it once is amazing, to be able to do it twice is awesome. And hopefully in 8 years' time, we'll come back and do it again, hopefully.